Welcome back now for a story about perfect pins and the old-fashioned way to make the most of what God gave us.
They're functional, they're practical, but they're sexy.
Show a little more.
You can turn a simple black dress into quite an amazing outfit.
Regardless of your shape, the latest fashion legwear promises perfect pins, turning them from so-so to super sexy.
Nothing's what it seems. Welcome to burlesque.
How to get amazing legs, whatever your size, in a moment. But first, hosiery trends, and they don't get much sexier than stockings and suspenders. Right now, demand is big for a return to this classic look.
We find that ladies are wearing them for practical reasons and provocative reasons, so they're not just for the bedroom.
Hollywood starlets are bringing back the trend, even though it's hard to imagine many of us getting up to this. Eloise Monaghan is from Honey Burdette. They no longer stock pantyhose because women who shop here no longer want to wear them.
Pantyhose can be quite uncomfortable, not very sexy to wear. They tend to sort of creep or crawl and go into areas that they shouldn't, whereas the suspenders, you know, they really do sit well and they sit nice and flat. The right suspender belt will sit beautifully flat underneath the skirt.
All this talk of lingerie means it's probably the right time for a little fashion lesson, courtesy of stylist Nacha Gagoulis.
These ones here are actually stockings. Stockings go from the toe to the top of the thigh. Pantyhose, on the other hand, actually go from the toe all the way up to the waist. This one here is our sexy suspender belt, and this one, traditionally safe for weddings, is our garter belt.
And you'll all be equally pleased to know suspenders and stockings aren't just for the likes of models Christy and Sylvia.
A little bit of naughty, it's a little bit nice. She's a whole lot of glam, sweat, sugar, sex, spice.
Cassidy is a beautiful and brave size 16.
Everybody just comes alive.
Not only is she rocking her curves in these suspenders from the store Boudoir Chic, but Cassidy well and truly pulls off these thigh-high patterned stay-ups. If suspenders really aren't your style, there are alternatives.
There are pantyhose, which are the ones that go from the toe to the waist, that actually give that suspender look, and they're perfect if you've got a wider thigh.
Westfield stylist Christy Nicolaides has sifted through the dizzying range of fashion legwear at Myer to give us a no-fail guide to gorgeous legs.
The three key trends for this season in hosiery are the back seam. There's not one woman that can't wear a stocking with the back seam. Secondly, the coloured type, particularly red this season, it's huge. And thirdly, the pattern type. Florals are a really big key look this season, but just make sure they're the feature of the outfit.
If you wear colour, that's exactly where people's eyes will be drawn, but you don't have to stick with black.
Well, with Cassidy, I put her in kind of a beautiful deep purple with a really fine pattern. That's the best way to do it. I wouldn't go for a shiny colour because shiny fabrics tend to make surfaces look larger.
Patterns can be tricky. Take these leggings on Cassidy. They're fun, but not really doing her any favours.
Any light panelling through the thigh area or horizontal lines is probably not the best choice.
Instead, go for smaller patterns like a fishnet for a more streamlined look.
If you really want more, scream it out louder.
Footless tights will still be popular this winter, but avoid wearing them with formal dresses.
I would go for softer skirts, tulip styles, things that your little legs poke out the bottom of as opposed to something quite fitted on the base.
And if all else fails,
Any woman will look amazing in a beautiful pair of black stockings. They will slim the leg and also elongate the leg, but the trick is also the heel. Make sure you always wear a closed-toe heel and nothing wrapped around the ankle. That will also elongate the leg as well.